Hi there, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to talk about Hyperloop. It is worth saying that a passenger transport system and also the fifth mode of transportation. Basically, four modes of transportations are rail, road, airways and waterways. So today we will be discussing about Hyperloop. So for that introduction is necessary, right? In 2013, Elon Musk, the famed entrepreneur and CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, came up with an idea for a vacuum and maglev powered superfast train that would travel through a tube. It would be called as Hyperloop. Basically, the maglev technology is magnetic levitation technology. As Elon Musk is the creator of PayPal, Tesla Motors and SpaceX, as you know, he is a rich man and he is going to be a trillionaire too. So talking about this in India, so traveling in a tube. So a capsule with passengers travels at a speed of more than 1200 km per hour instead of vacuum tube. Vacuum tube has an area of low pressure inside it. So India plans will be as follows. Hyperloop can be built in India in 38 months. Globally 800 engineers working on it, which are 25 are from India. Basically it works on renewable energy sources like solar energy, regenerative braking and wind power. This tube stands on pylons that can withstand quakes and crashes also. Actually it is being built in with the latest technology in this world, and hopefully it will be a very cheapest mode of transportation in this required world. What is Hyperloop? So it is basically a new form of ground transport currently in development by number of companies. So there are no number means single digit numbers. Various companies are being work on that. The pods carrying passengers travel through tubes or tunnels from which most of the air has been removed to reduce friction. This should allow the pods to travel at up to 750 miles per hour, and the estimated speed is about 1200 km per hour. Hyperloop could be cheaper and faster than train or car. So pods or capsule travel through the tube either above or below the ground, and it would be the most cheapest mode of transportation in this world. So it will be the fifth mode of transportation. So how does it work? Passengers or cargo are loaded into the Hyperloop vehicle and accelerate gradually via electrical propulsion through a low pressure tube. Low pressure tube means the pressure inside the tube has been removed. The vehicle floats above the track using magnetic levitation, that is maglev technology, and glides at airline speeds for large distances due to ultra low aerodynamic drag. So this is the picture shown that the Hyperloops can be traveled in both the directions, coming and going, and that is magnetic levitation technology. The magnet is being raised up due to the conduction occurring there. So basically there are four components involved in a Hyperloop. First is capsule, you can see the picture of that, and the second thing is tube, it is main component of that Hyperloop. Third one is propulsion, it is also main part because it propagates the Hyperloop through the track. And the fourth one is air bearings and rotor, as you can see. So talking about the capsule, it is sealed capsule carrying 25 to 28 passengers each that travel along the interior of the tube. A larger system has also been sized that allows the 3 full-size automobiles with passengers to travel in that particular capsule. The capsules are supported via air bearings that operate using compressed air reservoirs as an aerodynamic lift. So you can see the basic structure of an Hyperloop, where the luggage compartment, propulsion system and passengers are going to be fitted into it. So it has an inlet valve, compressor fan, air storage, and the seating capacity, suspension, batteries, and overall structure is this of a Hyperloop. So let's get to another component. Another component is tube. The tube is made up of steel, Two tubes will be welded together in a side-by-side configuration to allow the capsule to travel in both the directions. So one will be in coming direction and one will be in going direction. Pylons are placed every 100 feet to support the tube. 100 feet means 30 meters. Solar arrays will cover the top of the tubes in order to provide the power to the system. These are being made by a new material called vibranium. Coming to the propulsion system, it is basically linear accelerations constructed along the length of the tube at various locations of the hyperloop to accelerate the capsule. Stators are located on the capsules via the linear acceleration. So stator helps to run the hyperloop. So coming to the propulsion system, this has some basic requirements. So this you can see the rotor mounted to the capsule and stator mounted to the capsule. So basic requirements are accelerate the capsule from 0 to 300 mph for relatively low speed travel in urban areas. So it helps to travel low speed in urban areas. Maintain the capsule at 300 mph as necessary, including during ascents over the mountains surroundings. So it also helps to accelerate the capsule from 300 to 760 mph at the beginning of the long coasting section along the 1 to 5 corridor. To de-accelerate the capsule back to 300 mph at the end of 1-5 corridor. So it helps a lot. So it is also called as an important part in the hyperloop. These are the bearings that use a thin film of pressurized air to provide an exceedingly low friction load bearing interface between surfaces. The two surfaces do not touch. Suspending the capsule within the tube presents a substantial technical challenge due to transonic cruising velocities. Conventional wheel and axle systems become impractical at high speed due to frictional losses and dynamic instability. So these are the basic requirements required in it. So coming to the requirements, the rotor of linear accelerators is very simple, an aluminum blade. It is 49 feet 15 meter long, 1.5 meter, that is 0.45 meter tall, and 2 inches 50 mm thick. Current flows mainly in the outer, it is 0.4 in 10 mm of this blade, allowing it to be hold to decrease weight and cost. The gap between the rotor and the stator is 0.8 inches, that is 20 mm on each side. A combination of the capsule control system and electromagnetic centering forces allows the capsule to safely enter in it, stay within and exit such a precise gap in it. So basically these were the requirements in it. So you can see the rotor image that is used in hyperloop, and this is the magnetic field strength inside linear induction motor. Rotor aluminum mounted to capsule, stator iron mounted to tube. So these are required in the hyperloop. Coming to talking about the specifications, the hyperloop height should be about 3.66 feet, that is 1.1 meter, and width should be 4.50 feet, that is 1.35 meter. Passengers. So talking about the advantages and disadvantages, right? The advantages. So talking about the advantages and disadvantages of hyperloop. The advantages are low cost than high speed trains, high speed than all other transportation methods, more convenient, immune to weather and earthquake resistance, sustainable, self-powering, safer, more convenient. The disadvantages are tube pressurization, less movable space for passengers, turning will be critical, experience could be frightening, and no answer for equipment malfunction, emergency, accident evacuation. Basically, the graph shows how hyperloop could be more cheaper than other form of transports. There's a safety code there. Safety is our number one priority, and we are designing hyperloop to use inherently safer and more reliable than maglev and high-speed rail. We have no at great crossings, so there are no interactions with other form of transport or wildlife. So coming to the conclusion of the topic that we have, the conclusion of the topic is the proposed design would achieve cost reduction. Speed is also one of the most important advantages of the system. It surely is fast, safe and cheap way of transportation. With this, we can surely say that we are one step closer to the future we all desired and we will be desiring for that. Thank you all for watching this video. Hope you like this video. Hit the like button and do subscribe our channel for more videos and interesting videos in upcoming days.